Welcome to the FIFA 18 Ultimate Team World Cup mode Road to Glory, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'm going to be doing is actually continuing from my main Road to Glory account, moving it over to the World Cup mode, and we are going to be starting a nice fresh World Cup on Ultimate Team, as you can very well imagine. Now guys, if you do enjoy, what I would appreciate from you is a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more of this type of content, and I'm going to be pumping it out, so get ready for that. Now, what we're going to be doing is our very, very best to get a nice Ultimate Team going. It's going to be pretty, easy to follow along if you're someone which doesn't have many coins, because I have 5k on my Road to Glory account. That's literally how many coins I've got, which you can get within a couple of minutes just playing on a regular Ultimate Team. But for this particular episode, I'm not going to be spending any of those 5k coins. I'm literally going to be showing you how the best possible way to start FIFA 18 Ultimate Team World Cup mode without any coins. We move in, get our starter player. I saw Argentina, and for the very split second, I was super excited we were going to get Messi. But we get Otamendi. He's someone that I planned straight away that I would stick him into the squad, depending on what other players I had. Right now, when you first choose your team, when you first get your starter team, right here, you just need to have a quick recce and see if you get more European players, more South American players, and then build a squad from there. That's what I would imagine or recommend for you guys to do. Now, today we're going to be going through the starter objectives and the starting squad building challenges to do literally what we can do with the players at our disposal and not spending any coins whatsoever. So you guys should all be able to follow on through with this one. And we'll start with the Let's Get Started SBC, which is the very easiest block of 3 to complete. Now, the first one, called First Exchange, very much like regular FUT, just requires you to put any rated goalkeeper into the squad. So go to your lowest rated goalie that you got that you're not going to use, stick him into the SBC, complete it, and there you go. You've done it. Nice work. And then say, yes, don't show this message again, because we all know how to do squad building challenges, right? Unless, of course, you're new to Ultimate Team. We then move on to the second step, and this one is going to want you to put in 2 centre-backs and a CDM, or actually just, as you can see here, a CDM, a centre-back, and I've got a cam. He was from the right confederation, though, linking up together, which meant I got enough chemistry, so that was great. And then we move on to the third step. The third step will complete this overall, block of SBCs. You're going to need to submit 4 players, and as you can see right here, I've managed to get away with that. I think you needed 3 nations, so I'm sure you guys have got the players in your club to complete. Just try not to get rid of anyone that you think you might want to use to start off with. So by completing that, we end up getting 4 packs. One is a single player pack, so don't expect anything too amazing from that. I mean, if you're lucky, luckier than me anyway, you guys might get something awesome. And if so, congratulations to you. I got Endo. Yeah, and that's the endo of today's episode. No, wait, I'm kidding. We get him. I'm never going to use him. He's just going to be fodder for an SBC somewhere down the line. And next up, we've got we're going to open the standard pack, which is what would be classed as a 5k pack. I was unfortunate enough to not get boards here, which means I don't get someone 81 rated or above. But I do get an English centre mid, someone I can probably use in Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. So even though it wasn't boards, it was still someone that I think is probably going to be pretty good for an entry-level team. Happy about that one. And we get a couple of other players that, again, are probably likely to be fodder for SBCs or something like that. Next up, we open the premium pack, which is what a 7.5k pack is. And we get our first boards here, apart from our very starter pack, of course. And I get centre-back from Europe, that is, of course, Ivanovic, 82 rated. If I do build a Europe squad, he's not a bad one to keep in the team right now. I know he's not super pacey, but what I am happy about is the goalie, the centre-back there, and Trippier as well, I think it was, that we got in that pack. Really, really good. And now the 2-player pack, we get another set of boards. Who are we going to get in this? It's guaranteed 81 and above. French centre-mid. Oh, there's a pause there, which means we're getting a walkout, and it is going to be Paul Pogba in one of my very first packs here on the Road to Glory World Cup style edition. So he comes out dabbing, which is unfortunate, but then again, it is Pogba, so we expect the dab. And I've gone, as you can see, I chose the Brazil kits just because I thought they looked quite nice, and I wanted the Brazil badge in my top left corner. But we get Callejon, and we also get Pogba. So these are the players that I have at my disposal. As you can see, I'm not actually using Otamendi. I've gone with a full European team and tried my very best to get a sort of starting 11 that would kind of work. Now, this is a road to glory. I can't just go ahead and spend all of the coins I've got on my account because I still want to keep my team over there for now anyway. I could have gone and opened a 5k pack here, but I also, for this episode 1, literally wanted to show you exactly how to do the starter challenges, the starter SBCs without literally spending a penny. So I've not touched that 5k that's in the top corner right now. Now, a lot of you guys will probably already be ahead of me, because if you've got spare coins that you want to use from regular FUT, if you've been playing all year, your coin balance is shared across those 2 game modes. But we go on into our first online game. And I get matched up against someone who probably has been doing that and spending some of his coins, because I come up against 97 rated Maradona, Prime Maradona, and of course Mertens, David Silva, Axel Witsel, a new returning player to the World Cup mode that isn't in regular FUT, because of course he moved to, is it the Chinese league or something? I'm not too sure where he moved, but someone where there's not a league in FIFA. So I got rid of a couple of players, brought a couple on, but I don't know if I was really ready to go online at this point in time. Like, might have been a tiny bit too early. What I would recommend to you guys, perhaps, is to play like the single player tournament. Now, I know, how dare I suggest you play single player, but if you don't have a team that's really stacked or ready, like if you don't have a huge amount of chem, I got quite lucky that I got some European players, and we have got Pogba and like Callahan and Batshuayi. They're kind of usable, like you can get away with using them, so that's why I took it online. But as you can see, I'm 1-0 down in this match, and it's not looking good. The guy I came up against, fair enough, had a better team than me, but I would say is also a better player than me. Like he was holding possession really well, and this is someone that probably hasn't been to a capture event and played a couple of games, so I should be ahead of this guy already, but I'm definitely not. And at half-time, as you can see, I'm 2-0 down. Bit frustrating, but it's not going to necessarily matter. We're playing this game to get the first starter objective out of the way, and what that means then is that we can carry on like going through the starter objectives, complete that, and get the pack that it offers us, and see if we can get something good. So when I go 3-0 down here, yeah, I'm not going to lie, I was annoyed. It was frustrating, because I don't like not being good at something. Like, I'm not great at FIFA anyway, but I can hold my own. So to be 3-0 down here and getting like definitely beaten was not a nice feeling. However, I play it in to Batshuayi, and I do get myself a consolation goal in the 82nd minute. So at least I can come away from my first game on the World Cup mode saying that I did score a goal and it wasn't a complete and utter like shambles. So even though the result is not great, we don't get any points in the first part of the tournament here. We do still get a 1-player pack, which is what you get at the end of every single match you play. So if you want to add players to your team, keep playing the matches, right? Keep playing the games, whether it's single player, draft, whatever. Just keep playing your games. So from that pack, I don't get anyone amazing. I get a 75 rated Vukovic. He's not someone I particularly anticipate using, to be honest, but he'll be alright fodder for later on. So we get that, and we actually get a pack, a lone icon starter pack for playing our first game. So now is where we get our first icon for like 7 matches or something. And the icon flare pops around, and who are we going to get? Brazil, yes, we know it's going to be a good one. Cam, so it's either Ronaldinho or Pele, and we get a 91 rated Ronaldinho, one of my favourite players of all time. So I couldn't be happier that at least we've got this guy for the first 7 games on the road to glory. Now, if you are someone is going to play the single player for a little bit before going online, maybe I would suggest not using him, not using your lone icon in the single player, because you might need it when you go online as that extra boost. You know, this is a solid player right now. We get 500 coins for opening the pack after playing the match. And now we need to add a new player to the squad. So that's pretty self-explanatory. You know, we've just got a lone icon. We can add him to the squad, and there we go. We're going to have completed that one, so that's good. We can go back and claim whatever it was for that, which is going to be 4 items, 4 contracts. Now, I do have a few contracts and stuff in the club from playing the Road to Glory this year, but it was our chance now to move on into our second and final match of the episode, because playing another match now will complete the 4th challenge within the starter objectives and complete the overall starter objectives, where we're going to get a pack. So this is what I recommend you guys doing, all within the first hour of playing FUT World Cup on Ultimate Team. So I go 1-0 down after 8 minutes. So the guy that had, I mean, I would say we were similarly matched. Now, he had a full chem team, I'm pretty sure, but we were similarly matched. Like, you know, I should really not be going 2-0 down after 20 minutes. So there was something wrong. I obviously wasn't adapting very well to this game mode. And I'm using Ronaldinho right now, so I don't know what the hell's going on. But, you know, I'm not managing to create anything. And actually, after 39 minutes, I find myself 3-0 down. And at this point, I'm like raging. I'm not happy at all. But I keep going in this match. I don't want to quit it or anything. And Ronaldinho hits a lovely shot into the bottom corner. And we do get one goal back before half-time. That's important that we go back in with the tiniest bit of confidence, even if we are now still 2 goals down. I get my first goal with Ronaldinho, and what my problem was that everyone on my team felt clunky and horrible. They felt rubbish. But Ronaldinho was like the saving grace that made me think, okay, he actually feels pretty solid. So all I need to do is just keep plugging away here, and eventually I'll get the players to make the team feel all right. So I get a second goal back quite early on at the start of the second half, which is brilliant. You know, we're now kind of back in the game. We've really sort of rocked this guy, unless he runs down the other end and scores a header straight away, which was frustrating. I'm not going to lie. Pretty sure that... no, you can't class that as a kickoff goal. There's a few minutes in between there, isn't there? There's like 6 minutes. That's not a kickoff goal. But 62 minutes on the clock, you might be able to class as a kickoff goal, because I play it into Ronaldinho here, hit it into the back of the net, and all I've been doing is playing it around for like a couple of minutes. So that was definitely my first attempt since he just scored. So maybe kickoff goals might still be around. Be aware of that. Be trying your very best to either like foul or tackle the person so they don't get that opportunity on goal straight after you've scored. Now I equalise in the 69th minute with Ronaldinho. He scores his 4th goal of the match, and I'm heavily reliant on this Brazilian right now. But what a god he is. Like, I'm super happy that they've gone with like these versions of the items. I know Ronaldinho's prime would have been better, but a central version of him on the game, you know, known for his World Cup in 2002, that particular version, I think it's a cool idea. Same with 94 R9. He is the 2002 R9, which is, I like that. There's thought gone into that, and I appreciate that on the game. Now, Giuliano, I mean, you can see what I've done here. I've somehow managed to win this game. I've come away scoring a couple of goals with Giuliano, who was a substitute, I believe. 4 goals with Ronaldinho. And I just managed to get back in the match. And do you know what it was? Slowing it down, trying to hold possession, even if the pass goes backwards for a minute, try and hold that possession. Don't rush it. Those would be my starter tips for anyone going online. And I eventually came away winning that match. I was 3-0 down, so persistence there really, really helped me. We get 4 squad fitnesses for completing that final challenge, and we complete the overall starter objectives. Really well done. Nice accomplishment for the first hour of playing this game, and we get ourselves a standard pack. But of course, we can open the one player pack that we got for just playing another game. Unfortunately, we didn't get boards, but every now and again, it's going to be a board player. It's going to be a decent player. Like, you just need to keep playing, and then eventually you'll get the packs. We get a European right back, someone that, again, I'll probably use for an SBC down the line. But it's all coming down to this standard pack here. Can we get boards? And if so, can we get someone good? And we do get him. We do get a boards, so we see all the good flares and everything. Spanish, goalkeeper, pause. There we go, guys. A 91 rated David De Gea joins the road to glory in episode number 1. We've already got Pogba. We've already got David De Gea. It is clear that I need to build this squad down the European route to start with, because that's exactly where we're going to get the most out of it. So, 91 David De Gea, and I'm happy. I'm flicking the stick up and down. I'm buzzing right now. Like, we got Ronaldinho for 6 more games. I can stick David De Gea in the squad like he is right now, and this is what we've got a base now to play off of. I've got a European manager in the pack as well, so I'm up to 100 chemistry. So I should be good to go into a game and actually hold my own. I hope. Next up, in the next episode, I'm going to be opening the low-rated SBC to get myself a guaranteed icon. That's exciting. Guys, hit the thumbs up button if you want to see that episode ASAP. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.